is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
Now, why does Donald Trump keep saying that they're going to execute the baby if it's not legal to execute a baby after it's born? Now, he keeps mentioning a very specific example with former Virginia Governor Ralph Northam. Now, before I play for you that clip Trump keeps referencing, I want to play another clip of the bill that Democrats were trying to pass that prompted the conversation from Ralph Northam.
So how late in the third trimester would you be able to do that?
You know, it's very unfortunate that our physicians, witnesses, were not able to attend today to speak specifically.
No, I'm talking about your bill. How late in the third trimester could a physician perform an abortion if he indicated it would impair the mental health of the woman?
Or physical health.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking about the mental health.
So, I mean, through the third trimester. The third trimester goes all the way up to 40 weeks.
Okay. But to the end of the third trimester.
Yep. I don't think we have a limit in the bill.
So, where it's obvious that a woman is about to give birth, she has physical signs that she is about to give a birth, would that still be a point at which she could request an abortion if she was so certified? She's dilating.
Mr. Chairman, that would be a decision that the doctor, the physician, and the woman would make.
I understand that. I'm asking
point.
if your bill allows that.
My bill would allow that, yes.
The Democrats were trying to pass an abortion bill that would allow you to abort a child, literally, as you were giving birth to them. And before you go on this rant about women would never do such a thing, I want you to Google Kermit Gosnell. And I also want you to Google baby boy A. If you have the courage to look at baby boy A. Because Kermit Gosnell, he would induce the labor of women and then snip the baby's spines. And you might be saying, well, that's evil because they're born. That same baby being killed in the womb, that's not suddenly better. What he did was evil, but it's also evil when women go to Dr. Warren Hearn in Colorado and he induces fetal demise for late-term abortions. And there was a profile that The Atlantic did on him. He will abort a viable, healthy fetus for a healthy pregnancy because he just considers it all to be woman's health because it's in her body. And you can say, well, late-term abortions happen very rarely. Well, abortions after 21 weeks is like 1.3%. There's like about 1 million abortions a year. So that's at least, 10,000 babies or so. There's a lot of things that we freak out as a nation, like march to the streets about unarmed black men being shot by the police, right? That number was like 20. And you're just brushing off 10,000? Anyway, what happens to the babies that survive abortion? What did Northam say?
If a mother is in labor, I can tell you exactly what would happen. The infant would be delivered. The infant would be kept comfortable. The infant would be resuscitated if that's what the mother and the family desired. And then a discussion would ensue between the physicians and the mothers.
Parents would decide whether they're going to render care or not. That's really gross. You know what is also gross? That the Democrats voted against providing, or mandating rather, care for babies that survive abortion. And if you go back and watch the ridiculous reasons, the justifications for opposing this bill, it's sick. A congresswoman from Michigan used Jeremiah 1:5.
Knew you before I formed you and I placed you in your mother's womb. Doesn't say the government's womb or the speaker's womb. It says the mother's.
What does God knowing you in your mother's womb have to do with the fact that the baby survived abortion and now they need care? I will tell you, because when Obama opposed mandating medical care for babies that survive abortions, he lets you know why. He doesn't want to burden the original intent of the mother. In other words, mandating medical care for babies that survive abortion might remind women that they just tried to kill their baby. Therefore, it might convince them to not do it. That's the real reason why they don't want to render care. And should Trump use the term execute the baby, it's probably more of a distraction. But if a mother did leave her child just to die, outside of the case of abortion, we would prosecute her for child neglect and murder. So, execute isn't probably the right word, but there's truth to what he's saying, is there not? I know these are ugly truths, but they're the truth anyhow. Anyway, I covered some of these topics, including what the Democrats did and Governor Ralph Northam in my book, Of Course God is Blatantly Against Abortion. I encourage you guys to go check it out. It's on Amazon.